Good morning, YouTube. It is January 19th. It's Saturday. Had a great time yesterday hanging out with my friend Nick. We played some Magic at our local game store. Had a lot of fun. Didn't win, but had a lot of fun still. It's always nice hanging out with him because I don't get to see him very much, so really appreciate him coming out to hang out with us. So anyway, we got a lot to get into today. Not a lot of time, so we got to really make the most out of every minute we have possible. So, with that being said, let's get into today's vlog. Alright guys, just uploading the vlog for yesterday. Finished that. Got some work done around the house while Amanda took Eli to his birthday party. And then got Sawyer and I some lunch. Gonna work on some contracts and some agreements. I got about 3 that I need to send out to potential brides. Get that stuff sent out as soon as possible, and then I gotta go pick up Eli about 2:30. So let's get to it and get this stuff taken care of. All right, we got those invoices sent out. Feel pretty good about that. The agreements sent out. Yay! I got little man with me. So I apologize for the sudden outburst of noise that comes out. But when you're 2, that's kind of what you do. I totally did not mean to rhyme that. Wow, that was very cringy. Anyway, so. Yay! Anyway, so we are on our way to pick up Eli. He's at a birthday party up at Scene 75, which if you're in the Dayton area and you want a really cool experience, Scene 75 it's kind of like a Dave & Buster's. It's privately owned, Dave & Buster's. It's a pretty cool place to hang out. They've got indoor go-karts, miniature golf. They've got bouncy houses and like a whole inflatable like section for kids, bunch of video games, arcade machines. You know, they've got ticket redemption things, so if that's your jam, or if you just kind of like playing, you know, just like playing arcade cabinets, they've got those as well. It's a lot of fun, so highly recommend it. Not a paid sponsor whatsoever, but definitely a really cool place to go, so check them out. So they're up there at a birthday party with a kid from his class. So we're gonna go pick him up, come on back, probably do some light video editing, things like that. We had two phone calls scheduled for today. One of them went really well. I'm excited about it. It's a little bit further away than I would like to travel, or that I would normally travel. But I think it's going to be worth it. You know, when you're first starting out, you've got to get business, and you know, sometimes you got to work for a little bit less than what you're budgeting. But getting that business when you're first starting out, getting that portfolio work, building that portfolio, to me, in my experience, is more beneficial than not taking it because you can't hit a certain price point. So again, I'm happy to accommodate this bride. It sounds like she was kind of on the fence as far as a videographer is concerned. She's got everything else set up, like cake and photography, officiant, and all that stuff. But they're kind of on the fence with it. So my sales pitch is pretty straightforward as far as customers questioning whether or not they need a videographer. Is every year my wife and I go back, and it's kind of a ritual. We go back and watch our wedding film, and it's just a special piece of history that we have. It's something that we can't replace. We can't go back and redo. Anyway, so it's kind of snowing. It's not snowing. It's kind of raining out right now, and it's 34 degrees, so it's flipping cold. And as soon as this all freezes over, it's gonna be crazy outside. So come on, Mother Nature, give us a few more degrees. Let's get up towards 40 a little bit. I don't think that's gonna happen though. So all right, let's hit the road and go pick up Eli. All right, so we picked up Eli. Sawyer slept pretty much the whole way up here. Slept inside the arcade, and then also slept through me putting back into a seat. But we got Eli. Eli is so excited that he got to hang out with his best buds. So what did you do at Scene 75, big guy?
I did the bouncy houses.
Bouncy houses, okay. What else?
Did the go-karts, but did the bumpy cars.
Oh, you did the bumpy cars?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the bumpy in the water?
No, it's it's like those that one, those
Oh, like the really big ones?
the one that has the Trevor that has the bump stuff on the outside of it.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so you did the bouncy houses, did the bumper cars. What else did you play? Did you play some video games? Okay, cool.
Not video games.
You didn't play any video games? Like any arcade games?
Wait, why is my card doing
What about, did you do any ticket games?
it? Yeah.
What kind of ticket game?
Grabber.
Oh, the claw games?
Claw games that has ticket. You try and grab ticket.
Oh, okay, so
I
you.
almost got 6 at a time.
Oh man, that's pretty good. That's.
But it dropped.
Oh man, too heavy for the claw, huh? Ooh, the claw. All right, guys. So we got quite a bit of work done. Got a couple videos rendering right now, or in queue to render. And while that's happening, Eli and I are going to go to the Ravnica Allegiance pre-release, the new Magic the Gathering set. You excited, buddy?
Yeah!
you remember what your guild is called?
Yep.
What's your guild called?
Rapidash?
Not Rapidash. Close. Rakdos. Rakdos. You are the red-black deck. Or the red-black guild, I should say. And I am the red-green guild called Gruul. So we are two very heavy creature decks ready to punch some face, right?
Yeah, punch some monster.
Yeah. I don't think you can see us right now because it's pretty dark out, and that guy is definitely trying to pull in front of me. That's not cool, dude. Just gonna swing by. I'm gonna swing by Speedway real quick and get a drink. There we go. All right, Eli, in my front, this pouch right here. Pull that open for me.
This one?
Yeah, there should be some. There should be something in there for you. What's in there?
Ah!
What is it?
It's sleeves.
You know what that is on the sleeve?
Oh, it's the sign.
The sign for the Rakdos Guild.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yeah.
Good. We're gonna go into Speedway, grab our drinks, and then head over to Epic Loot. so we are gonna leave the tournament midway through. We're gonna stick it out. Eli wanted to stick it out, didn't you, buddy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Unfortunately, we hit a level 1 snow emergency, and you know, it's just we just need to be safe, right? So we're gonna do the responsible thing. Take our ball and go home. Now, that being said, we still got to play 2 games of Magic, right? Still got to build 2 awesome decks. And why don't you tell everybody what you opened up? What'd you open up? What's your favorite card that you opened?
A Planeswalker.
A Planeswalker, huh? Yeah, you opened up the black-white Planeswalker. Which you were. What colors did you play? What colors were in your deck?
Red, black, and white.
Yep, red, black, and you splashed white, just like we said, just like we talked about, right? And then you got a couple of really good cards. You got Rakdos himself, the demon, the legendary creature, and then what else did we open? We opened. Really didn't open anything too big in Gruul. We did get 3 of the enchantment uncommons that grants my creatures Riot, which is kind of odd that we would get 3 of the exact same uncommons in 6 packs or 12 packs. But hey, we ran all 3 because you know, any creature, you know, entering the battlefield can either get haste or a +1/+1 counter is phenomenal, and that stacks. So, all right, so we're gonna head home and play a couple games early, or a couple games before we go to bed, because we dropped out two games. We did lose the 2 games we played, right, bud? But that's all right. Did you have fun? You did? Awesome. We're gonna go again next release. All right, cool. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna head home. Drive safe if you're out on the roads. Doesn't look like it's too bad. Just make sure you leave yourself enough room to stop. All right, guys. So we got back from the Magic tournament. Played a couple of rounds with Eli upstairs. Just one-on-one. Had some fun with our pre-release decks. Opened up our prize packs. We had a good time. He had a good time. I'm glad we made it home safe. The roads weren't that bad at all. We probably could have stayed for at least one more round, but better safe than sorry. So we came home, had some fun, and then got him to bed. Finished up Joy and Andrew's 1-minute teaser, which, you know, just my personal preference, the 1-minute teaser is probably the hardest film to create. It's the last one that I do for obvious reasons, because I have all of the main video from the reception and the ceremony is pushed together into a highlight film, and then from there I cut it down to 1 minute and provide them with that file as well. But yeah, by far, like, cutting a whole wedding day down to 1 minute is very difficult. But it's a lot of fun. At the end of the day, it's something where it's, you know, it's very personal to the bride and groom, because it literally just highlights them. And I mean, that's all you have time for, really. But had a lot of fun doing it. Gonna go ahead and let this finish rendering, and then we'll go ahead and upload it to MediaZilla, and then I will test it out tomorrow morning, and then send it over to the bride tomorrow. So we've got a little bit of time tomorrow morning to get some work done on Chris and Katie's wedding. So we'll be looking to take some steps forward in that one. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the vlog here for today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up or subscribe button. Leave me a comment below. Tell me what you like about the vlogs. Hopefully your weekend's going well. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night.